Deep in the catacombs under Magnolia Clubhouse, at the stroke of midnight, it's time for the witching hour. With your host, Dr. Frankenscott.
Welcome. I am the incorrigible Dr. Frankenscott. Up to no good as usual.
You can say that again.
What is unusual is that this week, instead of the horror films that I usually host, I will be stitching together the Magnolia Clubhouse weekly report. We begin with an update from the hospitality unit. While you watch, I'll tend to my latest victim.
The only victims on this show are the audience. Your jokes are terrible. And if you're a doctor and the jury is still out on that, where is your mask? Do you want to end up like this?
Who asked you? While I deal with that, you watch this.
Good afternoon, Magnolia Clubhouse. This is your favorite witch here with an update from the hospitality unit. If you haven't already heard, we are now here and cooking on site 5 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, Tuesday and Thursday afternoons. If you would like to come cook some wonderful and magical meals with us, please reach out so we can get you on the schedule. Otherwise, our Zoom meetings continue as typical, Monday through Friday from 9 to noon. Have an excellent holiday, everyone, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you for that update. I've been asked to mention that any member interested in a flu vaccination can receive one at the Clubhouse Clinic. That's not a recommendation that I would make to a patient, but...
Well, maybe you should. I didn't always look like this.
You never looked better. Our next report comes from the dismemberment unit.
Are you sure that you don't mean the membership unit? You know, they kicked me out of there when I came in looking like this, and that's on you.
Good afternoon, everybody. Clubhouse. This is Khalid, and I'm presenting with Kevin the membership update for the news. Well, let's get started. Our unit continues to need help with daily tasks. If you're interested in joining or signing up, please link up with the membership unit. Kevin is on site every Monday, 8 to 12 p.m., and Vince and Jen every Tuesday, 8 to 12 p.m. Vince will take time off the entire week starting next week. New and returning members. We enrolled a new member last week, Love Mitchell. And if you see her, please welcome her to your unit and the clubhouse. Here are shout outs this week. Robin, Dale, Cal, Frank, myself, Rayshawn, Javier, and Darren with their contributions on the membership unit. Here's Kevin.
And in our employment news, Doug is now in orientation at Bedford Hyundai as a salesman. We also got news that Robin is now with Value City part-time, and it looks like things are going well for the both of them. If you see these members, please congratulate them on achieving employment. We look forward to seeing everyone, and we'll catch everyone later. Take care.
The administration unit continues to haunt the clubhouse with their latest update.
Have you considered that you may not be up to transitioning from a horror film host to a news anchor? Because you really should think about it.
I don't need any advice from you.
Oh, I'm sure you don't. Remember when I came to you with minor back pain? How did that turn out?
Hi everyone, this is Cassidy and
Ken.
and we're coming to you live from the administration unit. We just wanted to give everyone an update. Again, we wanted to welcome everybody to join us in our Zoom unit meetings. Ken, can you share when we normally meet and what time?
9 to 10 every Tuesday through Friday.
I think it's 9 to 11:30. We extended it, right? So we got way more time to meet.
Ah.
Yeah. What kinds of activities do we normally work on, Ken?
Well, we do coalition meeting, we do attendance, and we do reach out calls.
Perfect. Absolutely. And we wanted to remind everybody, in addition to some of the work that we're doing, there's also a WHAM meeting, again, every Wednesday at 3 p.m. if you're looking to improve your health and wellness. We wanted to let everybody know that yesterday, Lori and I presented in a WANA webinar with the Clubhouse International community about the coalition process we've been working on. So if you didn't get to join us, no problem. The recording will come out next week. Let us know if you're interested in that. Just as a reminder, we have folks at the Clubhouse who are working through Clubhouse, Fountain House, and a relationship with other Clubhouses to build a stronger network in our community to build relationships with law enforcement and policymakers in regards to mental health related emergency calls. Some of the staff that are working on that include Lori, James, Vince, and John. Again, you can contact Nick to give any input into our Clubhouse shirts for the fall and winter. And we wanted to let everybody know that the shop is doing really well. They have regular business hours, and they're looking to make some calls for new sources of donations in the community. So if you're interested in working in the shop, also let Nick know. Thank you, everybody, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Thank you for that report. The communications unit rises from the grave every Thursday morning to work at the clubhouse. Any members interested in joining them should contact a staff member.
It's actually a lot of fun.
Here's Matthew with this week's weather.
Hello everyone, I'm Matthew, your weather wizard, here with your Halloween weekly weather report. Starting on Monday, October 26, 2020, we're starting the week off with some rain showers scattered throughout Monday through Wednesday. Not to worry everyone, the rain should clear out for some cloudy weather for that spooky atmosphere Thursday and the rest of the week afterwards. So, with that said, let's also take a look at the temperatures. Monday will start off with some 60s in the highs and 50s for the low, but as we progress over Halloween week, please be sure to dress warmly, whether it's your costume or plain clothes for trick or treat if you're going out, as the highs will be in the 50s and the lows will be in the 40s during that time. All right, everyone, I'm Matthew, your weather wizard, for your Halloween week weather report.
The full moon can mean only one thing: the return of Willie and his yoga pose of the week.
Hey, Magnolia Clubhouse. It is time for Yoga Pose of the Week. I've been told that the past few has been entertaining. So let's see if I can keep that going. This week's yoga pose is going to be Warrior. What is that?
It is werewolf time. So I will not be doing the Warrior 2. I will be doing a werewolf pose. Everyone, please have a seat. Breathe deep in. Once, breathe out. I want you to stretch your arms and your shoulders back to the left as you lift your arms and shoulders up. To the right. To the front. I shall do that one more time. Now come on to yoga on Thursdays at 3 p.m. Go into the Yoga Julie link and she will appreciate it. And if you also want to do some health and wellness, come into WHAM, Whole Health Action Management. It is great. Great people, great time, great understanding of your body, as well as whole health action management.
Now we present Keith and my not too distant cousin Scott with the latest update on the world of sports.
Browns are preparing for their next opponent after the worst loss this season. The season premiere of the Ohio State Buckeyes looms this coming weekend, and the World Series is set in Arlington. Good afternoon, everyone, with our weekly Magnolia Clubhouse Sports Report, along with my partner, Scott Atrella. I'm Keith Lakewood. We're going to first start off with the Browns, as the Browns, who are recovering from the worst beating that they've had this season, that they fell to the Pittsburgh Steelers 38-7 at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh this past Sunday. Baker Mayfield, who came into the game with some injured ribs, took a severe beating as the Cleveland Browns just failed on all cylinders of the ball. So the Browns are back in Cleveland as they prepare for this coming week's game against the Cincinnati Bengals down in Cincinnati. Scott, with the Pittsburgh out of the way, what do you see looking forward for the Browns?
The Browns need to regroup, and they need to study CC and look at their mistakes from last week and correct them and really jump on Cincy early and really just never look back and really just keep the momentum and the lead going. But I think the Browns will get the win in Cincy, but it will be up to Stefanski whether or not Baker Mayfield will start this week's game.
Moving on to Major League Baseball, where the World Series is set, and the teams with the two best records are being played. The LA Dodgers, who are there for the third time in the last 4 years, will face off against the upstart Tampa Bay Rays in Arlington, with only 11,000 people showing up, making it the smallest crowd to attend the World Series since the year 1909. Scott, what do you see in this upcoming World Series game?
I would like to see Tampa Bay do it, but I think the Dodgers are going to prevail in this one 4-2. I do not think there will be a Game 7. I think it will be a 6-game series. It will go 4-2. But I think the Dodgers will prevail. Tampa Bay will win a couple of games, but I just don't think they're going to get past the Dodgers, even though I would like to see them.
As far as Game 1 is concerned, I'm taking Tampa Bay to win Game 1. Well, Scott, that is another weekly edition of Magnolia Clubhouse Sports Report and KIL. And Scott, as usual, it is all yours.
Always remember, be a team player each and every day and everywhere possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1.
You know, after watching that, I have to say that I don't see the resemblance between you and your cousin. One of you is actually photogenic. I'll let you figure out which one.
While I deal with that, you can watch this. Nia has conjured this week's birthdays.
Hey, this is Nia from the Clubhouse, and I'd like to wish a happy birthday to Marvin, William, Elliot, Kevin, and the membership's units Jen.
In my genius, I have reduced the chemical composition to the Clubhouse into its essential elements. This week's element is the standard number 20 under work-ordered grave?
I think it's work-ordered day.
This week's standard is number 20 under work order day. Members have the opportunity to participate in all the work of the clubhouse, including administration, research, enrollment, and orientation, reach out, hiring, training, and evaluation of staff, public relations, advocacy, and evaluation of clubhouse effectiveness. That was your standard. Now back to more news.
Prepare yourself from this week's quote. A turn of phrase so chilling, the presenter took an eternity to rehearse, and it was in grave need of relaxation.
Again? Seriously? If you weren't sure that we heard that joke the first time, we did. We really did.
I'm Tamika with this week quote. There is nothing in the dark that isn't there when the lights are on bright early.
That brings us to the last clubhouse on the left and the end of our journey. Never forget that Magnolia Clubhouse is part of a vital international community of growth, hope, and opportunity to the mission of the clubhouse to ensure that our members are respected co-workers, neighbors, and friends. We are always accepting new victims. I mean members!
Speaking of victims, all of you out there, you have my sympathies.
In the meantime, connect with us at magnoliaclubhouse.org and on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. That's all for this week, and I will see you in your nightmares.